Hi friends, in this video we are going to see a very easy and interesting chapter, that is exponent. This can be considered under the section of simplification, and in simplification you have like board mass kind of questions, okay, addition, subtraction or that kind of question. So you can consider exponent also comes under that. But here we are going to take a special interest in solving this kind of question for the first one and the second kind of question. So let us try to first understand the basics of exponent and then move on to the questions. Fine. So the basic formula here it is that if a to the power of m into a to the power of n, suppose if this is base and this is power, base is a and power is here m and power is here it is n. So you can see here the base is same but the powers are different. So I can take it as m plus n. You need to understand, when the thing is multiplied then the powers can be added. Now in the same time, a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n, this can be taken as a to the power of m minus n. When the base is same but the powers are different, and if they are in division, I can directly subtract the powers. So this is one thing. Next, suppose if I take a divided by b to the power of m, this can separately taken as a to the power of m to the power of b to the power of m. Okay, this is one thing. Next, if I say a to the power of m to the power of n, this can also be taken as a to the power of mn. This is one basic thing. You can just keep multiplying the powers. You can just keep multiplying the powers. If it is q here, you will multiply q here, m and q. Okay. Next, you have a to the power of minus m. If something is to the power of negative to the power minus m, you will just take 1 by a to the power of m. Otherwise, if it is given like this, 1 by a to the power of minus m, a can be any constant. Okay, here a indicates any constant. So 1 by a to the power of minus m, this can also be written as a to the power of m. Both are one and the same. Okay. So these are one thing, and anything to the power of 0, answer is 1. Anything to the power of 0, 10 to the power of 0 is 1, 7 to the power of 0 is 1, 3 to the power of 0 is 1, okay, in this way. So now let us try to understand the first formula and the example. Let me give you the first question here. The question says 5 to the power of 3 into 5 to the power of 2. What is the answer? 5 to the power of 3, 5 to the power of 2. You know the bases are same. So the powers m and n you are going to add. So 5 to the power of 3 plus 2, the answer is 5 to the power of 5. Okay, so this is the answer. Second, if I take second question, now here 7 to the power of 7 divided by 7 to the power of 5. Okay, you need to find the answer for this. So what are you going to do? You know, when the base are same and it is in division form, you are going to subtract the powers. So 7 to the power of 7 minus 5, this is 7 square, or you can write it as 42. Third question or third example, imagine 2 by 5 to the power of 3. If I write like this, 2 by 5 to the power of 3, so this can be written as 2 to the power of 3 and 5 to the power of 3. Okay. Now suppose if I give you like this, okay, suppose here the question says 2 by 5 to the power of minus 3. Okay, this I can explain you here, but let me go with here now itself. So 2 by 5 to the power of minus 3, this power, if I want to write it in positive and here there is fraction, you can just write 5 by 2 to the power of 3. 5 by 2 to the power of 3, and then you can solve the question. Okay. Now suppose if the same question is like this, 2 by 3 to the power of 0. 2 by 3 to the power of 0. I told you anything to the power of 0 is 1. So answer is directly 1. Okay. So going to the next example, the fourth example, imagine 11 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. If this is the question, what is the final answer? This is 11. Just powers you are going to multiply. 2 into 3, that gives you 11 to the power of 6. So this is how basic operations have been done. And now let us try to understand the first question, how to solve this first question. 1 by 1 plus x to the power of a minus b plus 1 by 1 plus x to the power of b minus a. So let me write down the question here. Okay, I'll write down this question here, then I'll try to explain so that things are clear. 1 by 1 plus x to the power of a minus b, the first term. Second term, 1 by 1 plus x to the power of b minus a is the second term. I will try to solve the first term, then you can pause the video and then you can solve the second term, and then finally you can tell the answer. So now look at this here, this term, x to the power of a minus b. Okay, if I take the second term, x to the power of a minus b, this can be written as x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b. Yes, x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b. So I will write 1, this is 1 plus x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b. Okay, done. Now look at the denominator carefully, this is 1 by 1. Now I can equate this, so I can cross multiply, that is 1 divided by x to the power of b plus x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b. Okay, I am going to simplify the denominator, and this x to the power of b goes to the numerator now again. So this becomes x to the power of b divided by x to the power of b plus x to the power of a. So now this is my simplified form here. From here I am going to reach here, x to the power of b divided by x to the power of b plus x to the power of a. Got it? Fine. The next here, the second term also you are going to do the same, and the plus sign will come as it is here. This is plus and this is plus. This sign is going to come here. That means I hope that you have paused the video and you have tried it, but still I'll do it for confirmation's sake here. This is 1 by x to the power of b divided by x to the power of a. Now this is 1 by x to the power of a plus x to the power of b divided by x to the power of a. Now this x to the power of a goes to the numerator. This becomes x to the power of a divided by x to the power of a to the plus x to the power of b. Now look at this denominator carefully, x to the power of a plus x to the power of b, x to the power of a plus x to the power of b, denominator is same. So what can you do? Directly add. So this becomes x to the power of b plus x to the power of a, and here the denominator x to the power of b plus x to the power of a. If you see, both numerator and denominators are same. If you cancel it, you get 1. That is the answer. The answer for the first question is equal to 1. Okay, so this is how the easy questions here. Now let us try to understand